first, of course, we will understand what is Power BI, what is the tool basically, how it looks like, what are the different parts of it, where all options are available. All that we'll see line step by step. We'll see the introduction of the tool basically called Power BI Desktop. Okay, and to to give you an introduction, Power BI basically are of three types: Power BI Desktop, Power BI Pro, Power BI Premium. The three different variants are there. Like our Google Play Store page, we have different apps, right? So where we have a free version and the paid version will be. Right? So to create a report, obviously we need some data, right? You need to pull some data from somewhere. Okay. Power will give you lots and lots of options. I showed you in Excel also, right? So in Power BI also we get lots of options to import the data from different data sources like SQL Server, databases, Oracle database, IBM DB2, Teradata, lots of data sources. And you can also import data from Excel. Again, Excel interaction is also there. And you can also import data from text files, CSV files, etc. Anywhere, from anywhere you can pull the data. And it's not only one table, you can pull multiple tables from multiple data sources and try connecting them as such. So that is the very first step we look into, connecting and shaping data. When I say shape data, there is a concept called ETL. So this is a reporting tool, right? Power BI is a reporting tool. Before this, there is a step called ETL, extract, transform, and load. Correct. So before visualizing the data, we need to properly shape the data. That comes as a part of your ETL. Extract the data, transform the data, and then load it into Power BI or whatever. Okay. So that is the first step which we do. We will, let's say, when you are importing some data, you need not require all the data to be loaded into the Power BI. You might require only few columns, or you might have to add additional columns. You might have to delete some records or something like that. You might have to change the form, how it looks like. So all those things we need to know how to connect and shape the data before importing into the Power BI. That's the very first step. Once we import the data into the Power BI, we start building the relationship between the tables. Okay, so for building relationship between multiple tables, we need to basically understand few of the SQL Server concepts. That is called normalization, primary key, foreign key relationships. So all those concepts we need to basically understand. I'll give you an outline of what exactly is normalization, how it works, and how to create a foreign key, primary key relationship between multiple tables. What are fact tables? What are dimension tables? All that we'll have a look into. Okay. And once you create or once you relate the data from multiple data sources, next thing is to create the DAX. So the DAX plays a very important role in building your visualizations basically, because the data which you are importing from different data sources will be in columns. Okay, but there should be a point where we should be able to create multiple formulas, correct? Multiple, like we do in Excel. Here also we need to, let's say, average. In Excel we generally use formulas to create new columns or create new formulas, right? Yeah. On the similar lines, here also we use the DAX language to create formulas which are measures and to create columns which are called calculators. So if you can, master this part, DAX part, then you should be able to create any, any data model easily and then start creating your view. So all these first two parts, whatever we do, these are simply drag and drop. And whatever we see next two parts, that is also drag and drop. But this is only the one where we use our brains and create for advanced formulas and all that. Okay, so our main focus should be on this, to create advanced DAX formulas, to create some meaningful formulas for our visualizations to be more enhancing as such. Okay, so yeah, once that is done, then we are going for visualization, creating visualizations and reports. So we have to create different charts. I showed you, right? Like column chart, bar chart, gauge chart, tree chart, map, and those comes under visualizations and reports. So once we finish our visualizations, that is where your report would be ready. You're done with the actual process, and once that is done, then we move on to uploading that, publishing that report into the cloud environment, that is powerBi online services. Okay, this is the entire workflow we need to follow as part of our entire course project. So what we are going to do is we will take some raw data, the data which I sent you, the raw data, that is the raw data we have now, and using that raw data, okay, we are supposed to create a project out of it, a report out of it. Okay, so that's what we are going to see by doing all these. We just have to follow all these steps which is specified here and create a advanced report out of the data which we have, right? And this is what we are going to do. Okay, so we are with the data whatever we have, we are going to create a end-to-end business solution. Now the scenario is like this: we have been hired by a company called AdventureWorks Cycles. Basically, this is the raw data which I have sent you. That is the raw data which generally, even if you see any YouTube videos, generally people will be using this data only, AdventureWorks data. This is the dummy data created by Microsoft for training purpose only, for training and learning purpose, L&D purpose. It's been given by Microsoft only. AdventureWorks is that is the data which we are going to use. Okay, so it's a just imaginary company, global manufacturing company, where to design and deliver end-to-end the business solution from the scratch. That's what we are going to do. Okay, so your client needs a way to track your KPIs. KPIs are nothing but the charts we saw, like sales, revenue, profit, returns, all that, and compare regional performance, compare product level trends, forecast, identify high value customers, low value customers, all that different things we need to basically create as a report. This is what we need to do with whatever data we have. We need to create some reports, visualizations to represent what is the total sales, what is the total sales per country, total sales per customer, whatever it is. Similarly, total revenue, total profit, loss, what is the total returns, all that we are supposed to create. And we also have to create measures for all these things: the regional based performance, product level trends, forecasting of the reports based on profits or revenues or whatever, and identifying some high value customers. Okay, so basically the raw data, if you can just go through that raw data maybe after the class,